as the little text says, you can for certain singular donations. No, like, I'm going to give you $50 and then I'm going to tell you you have to take this many sips, this many sips, this many. No. Singular donos. $5, $15, $25, or 40 plus. You can make me take another sip. You can make me mix 2 flavors. You can make me mix 3 flavors. $100, 20 sips of ranch. Add another 0, and I'll finish the ranch. I'm just saying. That's how bad it is. You would have to give me, you would have to give me a lot of money to just finish that in one fell swoop. We might have to, if I do this save, it might make me watch the cutscene again. That's fine. If so. What an awkward now loading. I know it's hard to see with my text over it, but I haven't really commented on it. It's so loud. Why is that one so loud? Alright, now we gotta go up to the clock tower. The ad break. No! How dare. We're gonna... No! I thought I had at least 5 more minutes before that would hit. Nope, nope, nope. Snoozy snooze. Snoozy McSnoozerson for at least... There you go. 2 snoozes, because no. The clock tower. The clock tower, just like the name of the game! I just realized something. Alright, I'm gonna trust. Game, I'm gonna trust. Don't make me regret trusting. Wait. I'm already doing it silly. I need to pull the thing to go up. Because this is broken. Alright, then I'm not gonna trust. Game, I hope you know I've decided I'm actually not gonna trust. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I'm gonna go refill. Because this feels like one of those moments where your friendly local game facts guide would be like, run outside and refill your holy water before, you know, touching the thing, or else you'll be sad. Crab gave $5. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave. Never mind. Alright, Crab, what do I gotta sip? Thank you for the dodo. I'll sip it as I grab this. You want the ranch? Oh boy. Okay. Pop open my water. Let's see if I can do it without holding my nose. Can I, like, force my nose shut? Oh, it's... Oh. Oh. It really is... Oh. The aftertaste is even worse. It really is like you ate sour, like, yogurt that's gone bad. Oh, it's so awful. Oh, it's so awful. That, excuse me? Pardon me? Okay, maybe I don't. Game, what does that thing even mean? Bold water? Yeah, it's like... Yeah, imagine either eating really old yogurt that's gone way overly sour, or that you licked the cap of a ranch dressing bottle that's been in the fridge for a few years. An affront to humanity that is the ranch soda. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm very confused as to what this game wants from me. Now we jump and grab it just automatically? Alright, let's go. Oh look, a fancy arrow. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Alright. Oh, I'm just not loud, okay. No, it's not loud. Where am I going exactly? Look at this, look at the unnecessary spikes on that one thing. I could probably get through if I crouched down? You want me to crouch through the moving gears? It's not working, Alyssa. Alright, here we go. Okay. Up we go. Oh boy. It has been so long since I have seen the outside of this clock tower. What? What's that? What's that? Oh, what's that? There's like a lever there. It almost looks like a ladder, but I'm not allowed to interact with it. Okay, maybe I have to do some shenanigans out here. I'm going to assume I need to do some shenanigans out here. There is a lever here. I'm really interested in the fact that you let me do it from that angle. Oh. Okay. Not allowed. I guess let's pull it. Oh, there we go. I see now. I see now. Alyssa, I know I've been tormenting you this whole time, but you can't figure out how to pull a couple of levers. I just don't want to fight you. Oh, look! Yeah, sure. Alright. Can I walk on this? I am! Whee! Whee! Oh, how exciting! I forgot about this. How do I get off? I want to get off. How do I get off? Oh. Whoa. You're gross.
I've been waiting for you, Alyssa. You don't know how hard I tried to find Burroughs Castle in order to become one with you. I searched and searched for 3 years.
No, we read the notes.
I found it.
We know.
Burroughs Castle used to stand in exactly the same spot where the Hamilton house is now. It's not a coincidence. It's all the entity's doing. This is our destiny.
Grandpa, you're getting the ranch soda.
Don't look so sad. Once the ritual of engagement is complete, you and I will
What
become
ad
a
six?
new entity. We can
Dodo
live
thing didn't
together
pop up.
forever.
What?
No! Please,
Hang on,
Grandpa,
hang on.
Come to your senses and give me my mum back.
Your mum?
Oh, you have flashed. I see, I see. Still.
Your mother is right there.
Oh no!
Nancy betrayed me more than once. She married that weak, lily-livered, good-for-nothing Philip. And then she tried to prevent me from becoming one with my most precious granddaughter. That's why she's there. There was no other way, Alyssa.
I'll check. 6.
You're not my grandfather. I don't know who you are anymore. But I know that I'm a Ruder. I'll destroy you and save my mother.
Fool! Fool! Fool!
There he is. There's the actual boss.
In a few minutes, the clock will strike 12, announcing the arrival of your 15th birthday. Then the ritual of engagement will commence. Now, Alyssa, time to lie down on the altar and prepare to surrender your heart to me.
Pretty sure that's just Grandpa's voice actor doing other stuff. Oh look, it's our Rooter outfit. Oh, Dennis! Thank goodness!
Dennis! Dennis!
I'm not really sure what you're gonna do in this situation, Dennis, but...
Can help you now. Not even
I'm gonna use my
your
phone to look
dear
this up.
mother.
The final clover!
All hail entities of the earth. Burroughs and I will now carry out the ritual to become a new entity. Ghosts haunting the human realm. Subordinates dwelling in the shadows. Gather here to witness the glorious ritual of engagement. Yadohe, Adohe, Adonai,
Dennis is gonna leap in and get the clover. Why are we suddenly playing Soul Calibur? It kinda looks like that, let's be real.
The time has come at last, my dearest Alyssa. Merge into one entity with me, so that we can be together forever! Alyssa!
Dun 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 dun! Happy birthday, Alyssa! He did it!
Alyssa! Alyssa!
Bye, Dennis! Magical girl casts flashbang! Listen to that music. Oh boy, here we go. But I gotta pause. I gotta pause so I can cheat or save. And so I can check Sig's thing. He has said it's to a lot of years. He has a really big health bar. He has 2 of them. Judgment. Alright, first, cheater save. Save state. Thank you. Alright, let me check this. Because we had this issue last time where captains didn't show up for some reason. But, like, the tester went through, so... Yeah, I sees it, Sigs. Which 2 do you want me to mix? Let me at least hit a tester, make sure it's... That's really weird. Yeah. Okay. I also refreshed it. The double layer HP. Metaphorically dip the buffalo rings into the ranch. Okay, you got it. Just to start us off. Also, like I said, I'm gonna test that the... Maybe something weird's just happening with the API, because yeah, it's there. Send a test. Test came through. Weird. I don't like that. I don't like that that's happened 2 days, two streams in a row. Okay. Alright. Pouring a teensy bit of ranch. Oof. And I believe this should be the buffalo. Right? Yes. Oh boy. Got to get some zest before the boss. It's true. It's true. Let me wait for Six to get back because I think Ad Hell just started. I want to make sure everybody can appreciate. I'll give it a little swoosh. Oh. I smelled it. The ranch is so overpowering. That buffalo wing has like no scent at all. None. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, 40 seconds. 40 seconds that I have to mix. You know what, let me switch up my command here. I hope you guys like this fucking song, because we're gonna hear it for a while. There it is. Okay, I've got a mixed. I'll pin that. Okay. All right, Sigs, are you ready for buffalo wings dipped in ranch? This ranch is really overpowering. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to taste anything but the ranch. Ah! I was right. You can't even taste the buffalo wings. The ranch is so overpowering. It's like barely in there. Ooh! Ooh! I even made a point to add slightly more buffalo wing. Ranch is too powerful. It's too strong. All right. Okay. Whew, alright, back to the game. I don't know anything this guy does. I know that for his first health bar, he'll at least warn you when he does stuff, but for his second health bar, he doesn't. He cheats. Crab, no! Okay, hang on. Okay. Ah! Oh, he got me! Yeah, he has, like, rooter powers as well. Could you stop falling down? Nope. Nope, she said nah. Ah ha 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 ha. Chicken bacon ranch. Okay. This ranch is gonna haunt my dreams. Okay, so we've got ranch, buffalo wings. And bacon. Win, Marley. I actually switched to my fancy stuff, which I didn't mean to do. Okay, make sure none of them are dripping, because I don't want to clean up a sticky mess later. Oh boy. Okay. I'm swooshing it. I sniffed, but I didn't stick my nose all the way in. All I smell is ranch. All I smell is ranch, so the bacon does not come through. More like a stinky mess. Yeah, that too. This is not my cooler. It was loaned to me. I must not make a stinky mess. The bacon comes through a little bit to try to tone down the ranch, but it doesn't entirely succeed. Aftertaste is all burnt bacon. I am already almost out of water. I'm gonna get more water. Ugh. Okay, wait. Damn it. Ah!
This is the end!
So he can do the same thing to us. He just has rooter power. I want to see what this looks like. It's quite metal. Mm-hmm. And that just kills you. Outright. Outright. You're just dead. Yes, please. Where are you gonna put me? Also, that fucking it's really metal. I was like, I don't remember what this looks like, and then I saw the skeleton and I was like, I do remember what this looks like. I didn't know this was a Shin Megami Tensei game. Alright. Summons a skeleton to vomit a blood sword. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, he got me. No! Gonna miss me because I fell down.
sweet girl.
Ah, let me go. Oh, that does so much damage. That does so much damage. Yeah, this fight fucking sucks, dude. Ah! How dare. Also, these are all practice runs, because we get 1 health bar for the entire fight. He gets 2, but we only get 1. Hi, Vol. Thank you for the alert. Damn it. Yeah, these are all practice runs. Which is why we have the cheater save, because it's faster than dying and stop being right just out of my range. Damn it. No! I keep trying to pull to the side, and instead it pulls me... and then instead it pulls me, like, forward. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to go to the side, my dude. Hi, Corgi. Reminded of the 6th generation has some real jank with things like that. Grandpa OP, please nerf. You ready to get really cheesy? Really cheesy with it. Damn it. Damn it. Right as I was about to free myself. Get used to listening to this for the first phase. Damn it! Why did I go backwards? Why did I go backwards? It was so annoying. Oh, that was bullshit.
This is the end.
He's screaming, go to here. We cheating in this house? Oh, hell yeah, we're cheating in this house. The entire, you know how he's like yelling and laughing and doing little cues? He doesn't do that in phase 2. He doesn't give you any clues, any cues, nothing in phase 2. Good luck! And you get the 1 health bar for the whole thing. What is this game? It's from 2008, PS2 era, baby. No! I didn't think he was gonna get that one out. Right as it wore off. Obviously, you must abuse this hole in the ground. I'm cheating again. I'm cheating again. Whew, me forgetting we actually got a PS2 clock tower. Capcom Kinji Fukusaku, baby! Magical girl clock tower. You gonna leave a lurk? No worries, guest. Have a good evening. Beast of luck. Cheat away. I will cheat away. Otherwise, there is a reason why I have maybe beaten this game once. And I say maybe because I think I beat it the one time. I think I like made... There were a few summers where I like kind of made a point to be like, no, I gotta beat these games. Like I want to beat Clock Tower 3. I want to beat Rule of Rose. There was like a couple summers where I did that when I was younger. And so I'm pretty sure I have beaten this game once, legit. But only once. And never again. I would never do that to myself. What? Oh! He was already... That's BS. I'm glad I did my cheater save. That was weird because he was already staggering and the orb still came out. Ah! Why does she do that? No, that's fine. Just don't stand up into the next one. Oh, damn it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Part of the cheating is also because we only get one health bar. Okay, that's my own fault. I'll eat it. What? No, 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 no. He was already staggering. He was already staggering. He is taking damage. The red on his health bar, he has 2 health bars. The red on his health bar is the damage we've done. Because that's the second bar. What? No. I haven't used any of my fancy arrows, but I'm kind of saving them for phase 2. I'm kind of saving them for phase 2. Might be worth it. Might be worth it. No, don't stand up into it. Damn it. Not worth it. Not worth it. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it. Ah! No! Okay, never mind. I was like literally about to do a cheater save and keep going, but no. Back we go. That was me actually pulling backwards. Oh! I walked into it! No! No! Damn it! Damn it! I keep getting it right where I'm like, okay, I'll do another cheater save. We got a couple chunks down. Am I thirsty? No. I'm only for victory. Oh, god damn it. That was so cheap. Only for victory. Ah, I ran forward. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that. Oh dear god, crap. Dear god. The mad lad did it. This is a war of attrition. It is a war of attrition. Can you imagine starting over every time you fucking fuck this up? Can you imagine? Hi, YouTube land. If you're still here. Hi there. Hi. Hello, I'm speaking to you in the VOD. Yes, this is going to be the entire episode. I do apologize. Alright. Let's make this happen. Okay, since I'm not actually... I'm gonna use this instead. I'll do that. Yeah. Some more ranch than I wanted. Crab did the thing. He did the thing. I knew if anybody did it, it'd be Crab. Okay, sip of that. See, here's the thing. It also means I have to drink more because I'm like, you know, putting a sip of each one into the cup, right? I don't think the besitos can save this, by the way. And I'm a little afraid of the way it shoots up my nose. I'm afraid it's gonna shoot the ranch up my nose. Oh, here's the carrot cake. I almost forgot you were here, carrot cake. No love for carrot cake. Woo! Okay, I finally like dripped some down the side. There we go. Woo! Clean that up. This is why we got the paper towels, baby. I usually use a sponge, but I don't want to. The ranch is gonna overpower. We're gonna find out. That's what we're gonna do. One can only hope, says Crab. Can't confirm as far as scent test goes so far. I'm putting in the last two. Ranch does overpower. Smell-wise. That ranch is just like the worst thing in existence. This is why I refuse to do what was it? Oh, I wouldn't do enchilada. I was like, no, I like enchiladas. Let's not ruin this for me. I don't have to have ranch dressing if it ruins ranch dressing for me. I can have other dressings. I usually can't eat ranch anymore. So. Alright. Also, while we're chilling here, you know, let me add these into our spreadsheet here. 15. Are any of the sodas good? So I have two from Besitos that the weirdness about them is they have cayenne in them. They're like spicy sodas. They're decent. They're weird, but they're decent. Carrot cake, I wish I could say tasted better because it smelled like vanilla, but it tasted like plastic, frankly. Alright, hang on. Okay, hang on. I have to do math. I have to do math. Hang on. There's my phone. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Ko-Fi. Someone supported me. You don't say. I'm swishing it. I'm swishing it. Yeah, unfortunately, this is like a proper drink of soda. Oh boy. Okay. Let's make sure my mental math is correct before I type this into the... It is. It is. Okay. Alright. We are at 923, so we are less than... We're less than 80 bucks away from the horror box art tier list and unlocking another giveaway before we do the poll this Sunday. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna just glug this down. I'm gonna, it's like, this is gonna be like taking a shot. Alright, soda shot. Oh, the ranch! It's trying to fight its way to the front, but I think the cayenne saved me. I think the burn saved me. Oh, but the ranch is so strong. Oh, there's a little bit of bacon in there too. Oh, water. Water. I'm about to get more water after the next one. Whew. It's a fighter. The ranch is a fighter. I'll tell you what. How's it going, everybody? I just survived that. Thank you again for your generosity, Crab. Cheater save! Cheater save! Oh! I think... I'm not gonna lie, because there's not a ton of aftertaste that's lingering. I know I drank water, but usually there's like something that lingers. I really do think the cayenne pepper just, like, saves your butt. It just, like, burns away the aftertaste. Oh yes, let's go! We get a big attack! We get to do our big attack, and then I'm gonna cheater save so hard. I don't think this is gonna be enough to kill the first bar, though. Hi, Tenchi! Almost. Almost enough, but not quite. As suspected. Save slot. Did I enjoy my drinks? No. And for the low, low price of even just $5, you can make me suffer more. Enjoy is definitely the right word. Is my stomach thrash. Honestly, my stomach's okay right now. Like, I can, like, feel it down there, but I'm not, like, queasy. I'm just like, By the end of the evening, I might pop something just to be on the safe side. But right now, I'm okay. Right now, I'm okay. Don't worry, this is why I don't usually do these, and that's why it's kind of a... I was like, y'all, I don't do the quote-unquote, the streamer thing. You're gonna make me do the streamer thing. So... he's trying to do that.
There's no escape.
Oof. Woo! Woo! Cheater save! Cheater save! Cheater save! Cheater save! Oh man, popcorn. Popcorn sounds really good right now, actually, as like a palate cleanser.
There's no escape.
Oh god. Crab! Alright, which 3 do I have to mix, crab?
There's no escape. There's no escape. There's no escape.
Gotta remember all the flavors. They're on the screen in the lower left hand. I apologize if they're a little small. I was trying not to impose on the game screen too much. I can make them bigger if people want them a little bit bigger. Carrot, guava, lime. Okay. I'm curious to see if it's cayenne plastic. Let's find out. This should be carrot? No, that's buffalo wing. This is carrot. I will say the next strongest scent might be carrot cake. Now that I'm pulling it out again, the whiff of like fake plasticky, perfumey vanilla. It's quite the scent. All right. Guava and lime. Alright, chat, I trust you to spam ranch now. Don't do it. I'll try not to, since these both have cayenne in it, I'll try not to make their sips bigger than the carrot, because... You know. It's terrible, but I'm curious. Alright. Alright, I'm swishing it. I'm swishing it. Oh goodness, okay. Oh, I'm switching it again. Sniff test. Carrot cake comes to the top. I smell fake Play-Doh vanilla perfume. All right, here we go. Right up my nose. Plastic Play-Doh right up my nose. Spicy plastic. The carrot cake kind of overwhelms it a bit. The lime didn't come through at all. The guava's trying to. Okay, okay. Thank you, crabbers. How about we're gonna do this? I'm gonna leave you guys with other music. I do actually have to refill my water already for my palate cleansing. So let me run and do that really fast. I'll turn the game audio off for you guys so that you're not stuck listening to that while I'm away. I'll put some other music on for you. I'll be back pretty quick. Let me check the timing. Yeah, spicy Play-Doh. Spicy Play-Doh. I don't know how else to do it. I'll run it out. Just get out of the way. So that hopefully... Then we don't have to have ads for like an hour and a half. How's that sound? I'll run one while I run and get water. And actually, you know what? It's almost 10 my time, so this is a good time for me to get the cat, too. It's a good time for me to get the cat. Okay. Alright. I will be back. Oh, I don't even know what that does.
There's no escape.
How dare you!
Damn. Damn! What? Is he walking on? Is he walking across that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Is he walking across that now? He's not supposed to be able to do that. Right? Come on.
There's no escape.
Nope. Don't touch me. Okay, he's gonna do this, so I'm gonna hold this until he's finished. Cheater save. Hot train! I didn't even notice. Wait, when did that happen? Thank you. Hype train for the cheater saves. Let's go.
There's no escape.
No! I'm cheating. I'm cheating so hard. I'm cheating so hard. Okay, he's gonna do the thing. He frees himself, and then he is so far in his second state, giving me some indication, but everything I read, I have no memory, obviously, otherwise, you know, I'd give my own input, but everything I read was like, yeah, be careful, because in phase 2, he stops giving you clues. But this might not be phase 2. This might actually just be second half of phase 1. Because I think, now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, I think we might have to whittle the bar all the way down, and then he gets it back.
There's no escape. There's no escape.
Damn it.
There's no escape. There's no escape. There's no escape.
Damn it. Okay, goes over my head.
There's no escape.
Kinda have to let go, otherwise I will get grabbed. Unfortunately. So this prevents me from getting him in a triple. Oh my gosh, level 2.
There's no escape. There's no escape.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gifty subs!
There's no escape. There's no escape.
No! Damn. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's not take any chances. Let's go ahead and go back. Which sucks, because I haven't done a cheater save in a hot minute. I really gotta not get caught in that. Oh, God! I thought he was gonna do his, whatchamadoodles. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it. Look up for the hap trade. Quite the night with drinking cursed sodas and wacky games, you betcha. Okay, okay. I need to assume that after there's no escape, he's gonna do the waha. Okay, alright, I'm with 2, so he's gonna break it free because he doesn't want the third one. I'm gonna wait till he's doing something and then hit him with it so I actually get him. Okay, okay, okay. What do you mean? This is totally survival horror. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. Cheater save. Okay, he's gonna break himself free. Like, yeah, you just can't get a third one on him. I mean, maybe you can if you're, like, amazing. Where's Scissor Man? We already fought him! I don't want to save it like that.
There's no escape.
Oh! There? No! Damn it. I was like... I was gonna do cheater save. Okay, I'll eat it. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. It's still went off. Okay, cheater save. Cheater save. Giant pool of ketchup. How are you fighting one eye? What? What are you talking about? We already fought Scissor Man. There's Scissor Man and Scissor Woman in this game. This game is like a shout out to the old ones, but it's its own whole own story. Jennifer's story has nothing to do with this. That's why he's Lord Burroughs instead of Lord Barrows. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the half trade!
There's no escape. There's no escape.
Woo! Cheater save time! It's not even in the same universe, right? I actually don't remember. I presume no. I presume no. Because Scissor Man is Ralph. He's a different guy. Oh, let's go. Cutie mots. Choo-choo! I didn't actually have to fight both Scissorman and Scissorwoman at the same time. They lined up for me. Scissorwoman, didn't... I remember her being way harder, but maybe we just got lucky on the RNG when she did her, like, tornado move. Thank you for sippies. I will take a little sippy of water. Okay. Okay, he's gonna free himself. Wait till he lands. Starts to do something. Hit him.
There's no escape.
Ooh. Okay, he's gonna free himself again.
There's no escape.
Gonna just for shits and giggles. Yeah, we got him in a rhythm, which is good. It's annoying that we can't get the big attack. Whoop! It's annoying we can't get the big attack, but we'll take it.
There's no escape.
I almost let it go to see.
No escape. There's no escape.
Okay.
There's no escape.
He's like, "Mwahaha, I freed myself. Oh god, she got me again."
There's no escape.
There's no escape would be much scarier. I don't think I can stop this from happening. Oh, I did! I did! Oh, I'm so proud. I didn't manage to do it last time, so... I'll risk it. Nah! Damn it, I shouldn't have risked it.
Ready to give up now?
Damn it. Okay, now that I know that I can, if I get enough of a charge, if I have enough of one, nah, he already freed himself. You know what? We're not going to be able to get him back in the rhythm if we don't do it perfectly, so let's just get it back in the rhythm. Yeah. Just keep him in the rhythm. Wait for it. Fucked it up. Fucked it up. Damn it. I fucked it up. I let it fly 1 second too soon. Right as I was gonna cheat or shit. It's always then. Alright, and then you gotta let them land. There we go. Land.
There's no escape.
Damn it!
There's no escape.
It's okay. Okay. My new evil catchphrase. Grah!
There's no escape. There's no escape.
Land. I'm cheater saving. I'm cheater saving. I'm cheater saving. I know it's like right at the end of the bar, but I'm doing it. He feels like he's getting faster. Okay. I'm sorry, what? What is happening right now? Also, I haven't used any of my special arrows.
My dearest Alyssa, you always were a spirited child.
I don't know if I need it yet or not.
Now be a good girl and grab my hand. What's the matter, Alyssa? Don't you want to live happily with me for all eternity?
Let's go, Alyssa.
You belong to me forever!
Alyssa, take strength from me.
Today is Alyssa's 10th birthday. The ruder powers will become visible any time now. Alyssa is growing up into a lovely young lady. She is everything to me.
It's
I
still
wish
playing.
for nothing more than to watch over her all her life.
We're just
But
gonna
I
let him
know
talk.
that is not to be.
Just gonna let him talk for a second.
Every step she takes towards adulthood.
Get
is a
ranch,
step
Grandpa.
away from me.
The photo is of her mom and grandpa, because that's who raised
I
her.
want so much to be with her always.
She didn't know grandpa murdered her dad. Okay.
I have stumbled across an incredible.
Is it literally gonna sit
account
here
of a
and
ceremony
like,
called
okay, hang on.
The ritual of engagement.
Is it
It is
just
written that by
going to
obtaining the
play?
heart
I
of
don't
a
remember
woman on
this.
her 15th birthday
There's no
and
escape.
drinking her blood, a person can be transformed
Take
into an
strength
angel
from me,
and
Alyssa.
receive
What do I
the
do?
gift of immortality.
Oh, broken mom. Broken statue mom. Yeah, magical girl powers, let's go.
Give up, grandfather. I won't allow the ritual to happen.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's pretty rad. Steal his amazing hat and use it against him.
Alyssa! Mom?
Oh, is like mom actually back, or is this just like her as like a spirit? It'd be kind of cool if mom actually got to come back.
I think it did. I feel like that was easy, actually slightly easier than I expected once I got him in a rhythm.
We even got to do one giant attack on him in the first part of the health bar. Her chance to say goodbye to moms, because I feel like, yeah. Gotta play it again on the hardest difficulty. The clock tower saying goodbye to the franchise. Bye-bye. Laters. Is Dennis dead? I don't remember. I legitimately don't remember. Yeah, Alyssa's been through a lot. I mean, we might all be dead. Let's be real. We watched that clock tower crumble.
Dennis!
Oh, hey!
Dennis!
Oh, it's like little clovers. Cute.
Mom, we did it.
Oh, Rule of Rose? It's not like Clock Tower at all. It's a unique beast. Oh, we did it. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, so like, I don't know if we got lucky and it bugged and he wasn't supposed to be giving me callouts. Josuke Kaji, let's go. Cozy Kubo, I remember Cozy Kubo. Norihito Kuro. Good job, everybody. Model for Alyssa Minami. I'm using Dante for Devil May Cry's head. No, there's also Haunting Ground. Haunting Ground is truly actually somewhat of a Clock Tower Lake. And then there's Nightcry, and that's basically all we got. Well, we have By Sweet Carol now, right? That dropped. That might end, you know, that might end up being kind of a Clock Tower like. Good job, everybody. Rip Kinji Fukasaku. Incredible. Incredible work. Now, I should have kept tally of how many times I reloaded my save and counted all of those as fails states. And then we could have been here for, because like we could have been here for another 4 hours, you know, doing this. I got no problem using cheater saves. Nightcray is a Clock Tower successor. That's literally why it was made. The monster is called the Scissor Walker. That's why it was made. That was the Kickstarter. That was the promise. Hey, we got the Clock Tower guy. Hey, we got Masahiro Ito. Hey, we got, what's his name from Ju-On, I think. Why, for some reason, Shimizu, right? For some reason, I always blank on his name whenever I'm actually trying to pull it out of the air. We got all these guys together, and we're totally gonna make this, like, spiritual successor to the Clock Tower games, because Clock Tower's fucking dead, y'all! And then Nightcry happened. I played it, Leave, if you want to see it. It is on the YouTube. It is on the YouTube. Nightcray is what I was talking about with Dante's head. Dante's head. I'm trying to think of where that would be in the game. I don't think so. Was it good? Oh my god, is it the worst? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You can enjoy it as a bad game, but it gets frustrating. It's not very long. It's not very long. So like I did like a one shot of it from like I want to say, I don't know if it was like, maybe it was a Wheel of Horror back when we did Wheel of Horror. And then chat got together and succeeded at a community goal to force me to finish it. And it only took 2 sittings. It took both of those. It took the initial sitting and the next, and then the forced sitting. That's all it took. That's all it took. Clockheads can't catch a break. No, I mean we have the SNES version accessible on Steam and updated and everything, which is nice. I probably won't play Bite Sweet Carol because while I find the art style choice very unique and interesting, and oh, what a cool choice! I do like seeing this kind of subversion. Blah 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 blah. I actually don't like the art style. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I still think it's very cool, and I would like to support it at some point, but I probably won't play it myself. I should play Nightcrawler again. Oh god. Adding it to your watch list, legally distinct Scissor Walker. Yes, yes, the Scissor Walker. The monster design isn't bad, but boy howdy was that game not actually probably what they set out to make. Don't let there are 3 playable characters, and I'm here to tell you that the initial lady, who's very top heavy, we will say, and wears very high heels, is literally the best character. She's the best fucking character. She's my favorite. The other 2 don't hold a candle to her. Monica fan club all the way. What's her fucking name? Rudy or something? Rooney has a very metal moment at the end, but her character is handled so poorly. I will warn you now. Her whole character's backstory is like, I'm the unaliving princess. Ooh, I always want to die. And, why is the music getting even louder? RIP. Yeah, Ito, I mean, Ito designed the Scissor Walker. Big surprise. The end of this kind of sequence is so weird. Why? What is this? Rooter's points. I got 27,000 Rooter points. A new element has been unlocked. Say, yeah, I'd love to. Thank you. I'd love to. And I always save it in the first slot, and then I ignore the first slot forever. So I have my new save game, New Game Plus. Cool. What did I unlock? I don't even remember what you unlock. I have no memory of this place. It did squeak. Is it wrong that I want the character to be Mickey Rooney instead of the Rooney we got? Next game to play for Halloween party, I recommend Parasite Eve. I have done Parasite Eve. I like the Fatal Frame games. I do. I like them a lot. Actually, I might like this to just sit here, and if it wants to play the cool intro again, it can. Have a good night, Six. Thank you for hanging out. Clock Tower 2 might be your favorite of the games. Do you mean 2 Ghost Head, or do you mean like the PS1 Clock Tower? Which Clock Tower is my favorite? This one. This is my favorite Clock Tower by a long shot. I love the goofiness. I love the magical girl thing. Fatal Frame was one of the first. Ghost Head is where you can kick a child. You can, which is about the only. I don't want this to be taken out of context. It's about the only good thing about it, because it goes for it, right? It's like, no, that child's possessed. Kick them in the face. Like they're not themselves. That game. Hey, Undead. Kick all of the children. Yeah, I'll let the scene play. It's a cool scene. I'll let the scene play because we're finished and we're just kind of chilling now. So you're thinking of the PS1 one where you play as a girl with no, that's Ghost Head. That's Ghost Head. That's the really like the concept is fine. It's not a terrible concept, but boy is it's the one that has all the blood that's yellow and looks like pee. Yeah, no, that's Ghost Head. Ghost Head is superior to Skyrim. Skyrim stops you from murdering children. Well, you don't moita her, you just kick her in the face. Never heard of Ghost Head? Yeah. Well, Ghost Head was the Japanese name. They just called it Clock Tower 2. What was the subtitle for it? It's like the something within, the struggle within, something like that. Pleasant white like incense. Well, see, it's not censored. You're all good, Reaper. It's not censored. That's the thing. The yellow isn't censoring. It's not what it is. It's just yellow. Because it's, ooh, that's weird. Yellow blood. Super, super wild. It's a feature. Yeah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Just remember being really quirky and going, whoa, by the end. It is quirky. That is for sure. That is for sure. Now, if you just, like, watch somebody play through it without any trouble, like, if they, like, knew everything that they were doing, I could kind of understand that. But at the same time, like, that's a lot of runbacks to the same fire extinguisher over and over and over again. It's, I literally have, like, the halfway point of my lofty Donothon goal, the halfway point is for us to do a watch-along / riff-along of Clock Tower 2. It is a game in which if you do not do a thing in the house at the beginning of the game, you will become hard-locked and unable to progress your game any further at a random point near the end. And you just have to play the whole game over again. It's not the best. It's not the best. Have I played the Grudge game? Which one? You mean the Haunted House Simulator? Do you mean the Haunted House Simulator? Because I have not. I would actually kind of like to mess around with that. I didn't have a Wii, so I never played that or Calling. Yeah, there's a lot of things in Clock Tower 2 that if, like, you don't do it perfectly, you just screw yourself over. It's just, like, that's how it feels anyway. But that one moment is a literal, like, if you don't do this random thing that you might not think to do, and it's not even anything important, it's just, if you bypass looking at a particular, like, I think it's the samurai armor, if you don't look at it, or if you don't look at it at a certain point, after a certain point, it will show up and just land on you and kill you. It'll just, like, fall through the ceiling and kill you during the last part of the game. For no reason. It just does. It just becomes possessed and attacks you and you die. And you haven't seen it since then. So why would you think it would be a problem now? And it's literally like, oh, did you not examine it enough / at the right time? I forget what the exact thing is. Have I seen... Hang on. I'm losing it. Higurashi famous censored image. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have. Maybe I did and I blocked it out. Because while I'm familiar with Ryokishi, I've not really engaged with Umaneko or Higurashi. It's one of those things that I always think I will eventually, and I've just never gotten to it. Obviously, now that I've played Silent Hill F / Forte, I really, really kind of want to do that sooner. I kind of want to give him more attention. The only one I know, I have not heard anything about the other Clock Tower games. The PS2 has a trapping game that is weird and fun like Clock Tower. Oh, so there's, I think the one, they named it Trapped, literally, like TRAPT on, I'm gonna put some music on PS2, but it's like a series. It's a series. The one that I have, what is it called? Hang on. I have it on my PS4. I never beat it, but it was fun. What's that called? What's it called? Deception! Deception, that's the series. The series is actually called Deception, but the one that they initially brought over on the PS2, they just called it Trapped. I think that's... that might not be the one you're talking about. That's the one that comes to mind. Haunted House Simulator was pretty Any game that does that should come with warnings. You might screw yourself early, so Google it. But, I mean, Clock Tower 2 was PS1? Yeah, no, it wasn't even PS2, I don't think. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. It might be PS2. You meant the Ring game. There is... Okay. You mean Terror's Realm? Yes. We didn't beat it. I actually played, like, the first 4 hours of it, or 3 hours or something, when it was, like, my first streamiversary. That is also on the YouTube. If you look in under the one-shots, I think it's under one-shots, horror one-shots. It is there. It is on the YouTube. That game is redonkulous, and if you can find it, there is an interview Tangomushi did with Meg's voice actor. Fantastic. It's wonderful. Bless that woman. Yeah, Trapped. Yeah. It was... I never played that one, but I used to see it in the bargain bin, the PS2 bargain bin. It's like, so you can normal, come back later and kill you. Yeah, we just chilling for the moment. I'm trying to decide if we're just gonna wrap up. I mean, I still have plenty of soda. There's plenty of soda, and it is chilling in the cooler. Rings Terror's Realm. Yeah. There's literally a line. Hi, I'm Egg. Like, you can't hear the M. And they didn't have her redo it. Like, she makes a point to talk about it. She even introduces herself. She's like, hi, I'm Egg. Does the F stand for Forte? I don't know what it... I think it's just F because of the plant that's talked about in the game. I think it's just supposed to be F. But the style of F that they used is the symbol for Forte in music. So, question mark? It's a big question mark. You didn't know a series? Yeah, Deception is a series. I own... Do I own Blood Ties or Nightmare Princess? I think I might own Nightmare Princess. It's fun. You in the Deception/Trapped games, you are basically playing... Here, I'll switch us back to special events while I'm chattering. You are the bad guy. You are the bad guy. The quote-unquote good guy / mercenaries are coming into your castle and being like, rah, rah, we gotta kill the evil witchy ladies. And it's like, haha, I murder you with my traps. Oh, I adore Kuon. We've done that one too. We did that with Dandelion. Although, I love that game so much, I wouldn't be shocked if we eventually do it again. We did run into some bugs towards the end. It didn't, like, ruin the experience or anything, but... It's like Dungeon Keeper. I don't know Dungeon Keeper, so I can't say for sure, but it is kind of like the idea is that you set up your traps and then you're trying to force them on a certain path, which gets them taken out, essentially. You take them out. You moida them. And then Dandelion was banished to the mulberry tree, not the mulberry tree! Need to fully check out Cool. Cool is one of my favorite horror games of all time, and it's really funny that I like it so much, because it's a FromSoft game. Nobody's lips move. It's a From Software game. It was in the bargain bin back in the day. Yeah, Ryukishi07, he wrote the script for Silent Hill F. He was the writer. He was the primary script writer. He did the story. Shadow Tower Abyss. I have not messed with those. I have not messed with like Shadow Tower or Kingsfield. I used to eyeball them sometimes when I lived overseas, and I would see them at Book Off, and I'd be like, I could just buy that. I could just buy that and then try to track down a Japanese PS1. But I'm not going to. Darkest Dungeon was good. was good guys going into the bad place. Or not just Lord of the Dead was the one where you're the bad guy. Dark Ascension, another game that I always meant to play more of, and I just never did. I think I clocked like 50 hours and then fell off. Not for any particular reason. I just had other stuff I was playing. I haven't played the second one yet. Shadow Tower Abyss is PS2. Yeah, I vaguely recall it. It's kind of like the Shadow Hearts games where I'm like, I vaguely recall these games, but I didn't spend much time with them for the most part. I'm a Homecoming defender. I'm not going to say that it's a good game, but I have a weird soft spot for it because of I played it during kind of a not so it was a comfort game when I was going through kind of a iffy period in my life when I was younger, and yeah, it was there for me. It was there for me. So like, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh, y'all are too mean to Homecoming." No, it's not that good of a game, but I still love it. It has some of the best boss design. I will still argue that. I still think the boss design is very, very strong in Homecoming. So many Japanese horror titles that you very, very, very vaguely see calling box art for, but can't remember exactly. You meant Origins. Origins, I call it Oranges. Origins was fine. It wasn't great. I originally played it on PSP because I had a PSP. I still do. I'm pretty sure, knock on wood, I believe the only casualty of my stuff coming across the ocean was my PSP battery, because I forgot the battery was in there. I should have taken it out and yeah, you're not supposed to fucking like mail that. I mean, it wasn't going by air, it was going by sea, but it still ended up doing a bit of a... It didn't explode, but it expanded. And I had to get rid of it and replace it. But anyway, I played Origins on PSP originally. And I feel like it felt almost easier on PSP, but I don't know, maybe that's just 'cause you're holding it up right to your face. I don't know. Silent Hill, drink some ranch drink. Silent Hill Ranch, right? Favorite Silent Hills are 1 and 3. So my top one changes every so often. It's always one of the first 4. The first game was my first Silent Hill game, so. It will always stick with me, but it holds up. It holds up. So, don't fuck it up, Bloober. Don't fuck it up. Because as much as I was like holding them at sword point regarding Silent Hill 2, which I still haven't played, but I hear it's fine. 1 is like, no, this was my introduction to the series. You fuck this up in any way, shape, or form, we're gonna have problems. Problems. I like 4. I like 4 a lot. Well, 1 and 3 are actually the closer to the game they were trying to do, like the kind of almost Stephen King-esque setting, right? But everything we really like about Silent Hill and what became its identity were all kind of accidental. And I'm not talking about the fog. I'm talking about the way that they just made the game. Okay? Like, the stylistic choices ended up being, like, it was supposed to be a Resident Evil knockoff. It was just supposed to be like, oh, we gotta capitalize on people being into this kind of game. And then it became its own thing. Oh yeah, 3 is really powerful. And if you like 3, you should play F, because it's the first time we've had a lady protagonist since Heather. And there's a lot of influence there. I mean, they said in an interview, and I know I've talked about this on stream before, how when they were approaching Hinako's monsters and like what would she be facing, they definitely pulled inspiration from Heather, in the sense of a lot of what Heather is dealing with that is specifically hers and not like a remnant of the past has to do with what she fears she could become, right? And, you know, worries and doubts about that. And they took that idea and brought it forward to Hinoko's stuff, and it shows. It's good. I wish there were more monsters. There's only so many, but the designs that are there are really, really stellar. So, recent thing with... Gotta go. Have a good night. Have a good night, Undead. Did you hear about the recent thing with GOG and Capcom? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did. Yeah, there's a lot of similar things, and actually, there's some things, without giving anything away, there's some like very vague elements of I'll just say previous Silent Hills, like the old ones, that come forward into F, but they're like, it's still there. It's still so much its own thing, and I really appreciate, while it's not, it doesn't, like, the package as a whole, I understand why, like, not everyone's into it, and the story carries a lot of it. The designs carry a lot of it. I don't mind the combat. Some people really hate it. I don't mind it. It's a bit like Silent Hill 4 because monsters can become a bit... They're kind of damage sponges if you kick up the difficulty. So, and they just are to start with. And so that's why it reminds me of 4. Because in 4, the only thing that changes when you increase the difficulty is how much do the enemies just absorb.
Do they look like monsters to you?
Not currently able to play it, but watched a bunch of playthroughs, and it hits. It's really powerful. I'm doing my best to continue to stay muted on Silent Hill because I kind of want to ending hunt, which is not something I do usually. Usually I'm like, I'm good, I'll watch somebody else do the other endings, and then maybe eventually I'll get them for myself. For whatever reason, I'm really feeling it. I'm like, no, I want to ending hunt at least 1 or 2 of the endings, even if I don't end up doing them all. Like, I'm really, because there's stuff I know I missed things, you know? Even though I was going at a very leisurely pace trying to find everything, I still missed things. So, GOG has been trying super hard to get OG RE1 on GOG, and Capcom was like, no, why would you play the old one? Just play the remake. Lol. Spoilers, the game ends. That's very, I don't even think that's just a general, like, AAA game dev thing. I would say that's very possibly more specific to Japanese devs, because they really do have that. They really do have that attitude. But I could go for any of them. But I feel like it's the most often that I hear Japanese devs go, but why would you want to play the old one? Just play the new one. It's kind of like how there's so many Monster Hunters, and people are like, why would you go back and, like, play GU? Why would you go back and play World? Why not just play Wilds? Because they're different. That's why. And they often have different monsters. Some monsters are unique to certain games, and the different games feel different. And, like, it's a different experience. It's all Monster Hunter. But, like, I feel like, well, Capcom doesn't totally understand that. The Monster Hunter team does, which is why they continue to, you know, push their older games as well. So I think it is, they're like, why wouldn't, it has the same energy as when Shinji Mikami, like, shrugged and said, I don't think we would ever do a Dino Crisis remake, because, I mean, you have Monster Hunter now. Why would we make Dino Crisis? And it was like, because, sir, they're very different games. Also, dinosaurs are not the same thing as monsters. As much as Anjanath looks like a big furry T-Rex, they are different from each other. These are different enemies. With different implications. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic. With different implications. One is set in our world, quote-unquote real world. The other is in a fantasy land. It was, oh my god, it's the same energy. It's the same energy. Give us Dino Crisis, you fucks. I agree. Give us Dino Crisis, give us Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve holds up really well, and if they, I would embrace a remake if it's like a very faithful, like, we just want to do this again, but quality of life updates and graphical updates, you know? I used to enjoy the Chinese Monster Hunter online one they made, but they banned it from playing, and it's so sad. Fair people want to support the official release and play the old game. Yeah, I don't know. It's this weird, video games have this problem where they're like, play the new thing. Only the new thing. Only new thing. Only new thing. And it's like, and we're starting to see the effects of this, which is like, okay, the fucking Final Fantasy Tic Tacs only came out because things like ROMs and Let's Plays exist. These things that they've been screaming are destroying their industry, you know, like the out of touch dinosaur guy, old man guys have been screaming, oh, this stuff, digital archiving, no. It's the only reason why we have a remake of fucking Tic Tacs, okay? It's the only reason. They destroyed their own copy. They wrote over it because it was considered useless to keep.
I love Monster Hunter.
Dino Crisis is great, but Dino Crisis is a survival horror game. Monster Hunter is Monster Hunter. What was it she was said that they had heard? And I totally agree. Monster Hunter is to Dark Souls what wrestling is to, like, martial arts. And that kind of thing. I think that was what it was, like mixed martial arts. It's like, yeah. Yeah, Monster Hunter is the wrestling of the Souls world. It's so real. It's so real.
Why would I drink water when I could drink ranch water? I don't know. Why would I?
Fun fact, you can buy the soundtrack to Dino Crisis on Steam, but not the games. Why would you want water? You have a milkshake. These are two different things. Also, I am lactose intolerant, would be my answer. Here's the thing, Square won't waste money on Parasite Eve. They lost the rights. Well, so here's the thing. But Parasite Eve has had its trademark re-upped. I don't remember who did it. But they re-upped it so they could do NFTs, and then I don't think it ever actually happened. Or maybe it did, and we all just ignored it because we were like, fuck you. I need to play 2 at some point. There's some... I might play Dino Crisis 2 sometime. I never did play 2.
Thank you for the unfurled 00.
When you played Monster Hunter, the controller feel was way too similar to a fighting game. The rhythm and pacing of the battles was very Street Fighter-ish. That's my main problem with it. I could see that. I mean, it's Capcom after all. Which Monster Hunter did you play? Because, like, I didn't get into Monster Hunter for a long time because of the controls. World was, like, which was the first of the quote-unquote modern Monster Hunters, is the one that got me in. And then I have since gone back to putz with GU a bit on my Switch, just because I can just, like, I don't really do the big quests. I just kind of putz around and do village quests by myself when I feel like it, when I can't sleep. Thank you for the High Clown. I need y'all to know, so these sodas are still sitting over here, all of them open, right? And the scent is wafting over. And funny enough, carrot cake is the strongest. It is not overpowered. The ranch has finally been overpowered in one aspect. World, the one that pulled everyone in except you. Some people weren't into World, some people weren't as into that. I know that there were some, like, really hardcore old school Monster Hunter fans that didn't like World or Rise, but they're really into Wilds. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. But then they've gone back and replayed World and Rise and gone, oh, actually, these are fine. It's like, yes, they are fine. It also depends on what weapon you use. I will throw that out there. If you don't find the right weapon, you're gonna have a bad time. Everybody's preferences are different, and the weapon you think might be the one that you want is not necessarily the one that you want. You gotta play around with them. That's what I learned. That's how I ended up with bow, because I was like, oh, I'll probably want, like, dual blades or something. I want to be roguish. But then I didn't like the way they felt in World. I just couldn't get into it. And I was new to it because I wanted to be able to, like, back up more. So I tried bow, and I was like, because I like archery. I was like, I'll use a giant bow, and I really, really love bow in World. Eventually, I learned Insect Glaive, which people saw me live on stream learn Insect Glaive. And it became my second main. I adore that thing. Floor is lava. The scent I wouldn't want to sniff. You want to play Rise and Wilds? World looks odd. Rise is different. It's a little bit more like the old ones in the way that it's set up. Frankly, even though it's a quote-unquote modern Monster Hunter, it's B team. For those that don't know, there's an A team and a B team for Monster Hunter. So like A team made World, B team made Rise. A team made Wilds. We'll eventually get a B team game. And they're separate from each other. So they don't build necessarily off of one another. They might take some cues from one another, but they each do their own thing. So World had to kick ass because I believe that was the first game that the new director or producer, I forget which, was on. And he's like the son of the head of Capcom. And if he didn't do a good job, Nepo Baby was going to be plastered all over everything he owned for the rest of his life. So he had to, like, actually do a good job. You know, on the 3DS with the controls feel weird. I couldn't get into the DS ones because of the controls. Those were some of the early ones I tried. You have to, so the weapons feel like moving through it. You have to, how do I articulate this? Because, like, if you're just not into it, you're just not into it. There is a very specific feel to Monster Hunter, and yes, it's not like you are swinging something huge. You are swinging something this, you know, that is like just the movement of it is going to be very different, even if it's a faster weapon. Like Insect Glaive, I fly all over the place, but there's still like you're still getting air and having to like wait to come down on attacks and stuff. So it still has that like. World also, I will say this. I like World because the monsters are chunkier. I like spending 15, 20, even half an hour on a fight. I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. I don't mind it at all. Fights ending in 5 minutes actually bother me, which is the way Wilds is. With, the way Wilds was until you get to like 8-star. With the exception of Jindahad. Like, fights are done in under 10 minutes. And I'm like, but I was having fun. Why is this over now? I wanted to keep going. I don't understand. But it's just a preference thing. So people just don't get into Monster Hunter. I didn't for a long time. And then, I don't know, I got really engrossed in World. Between my two saves, between the PlayStation and my PC copy, I have, like, over 1,000 hours in World, so... You're not the only person I've run into that liked the dual blades because they just felt more comfy than anything else that they were using. Juicy lore. You played Stories 1 and had a decent time. You like hunting monsters? You're a monster hunter. You lost your mind trying to play Monster Hunter 1 on the PS2. Why would you do this to yourself? I apologize. I'm crunching a little. I don't usually eat next to the mic. This is my gluten-free granola bar. It's peanut butter flavored. I'm just gonna close that up for the moment. You like the good one? You might like GU Reaper. I don't know if you have a Switch. That's the easiest way to get it running. But there are people who regularly hang out on ROM versions of it. Ooh. Alright. Before it loses all of its fizz, I'm going to sip on the lime and guava ones so they're not wasted. We do have a Switch. So you can get GU. GU goes on sale for like $10. Somewhat regularly. GU is, so it's old school style. So you have, like, if you do hub quest, only like, you like 4 people just hang out in the hub. You know, it's not like a big hub like the recent games. So it's more like 3. But all of the different areas, all the different areas and zones and things are, each one is from a different Monster Hunter game. So like, I think like the grasslandsy area is from Monster Hunter 1, and then the volcanoes maybe from 3 or something like that. If you prefer faster hunts, Wilds is probably the way to go. Rise is kind of in the middle. It depends on the strength of your team. I only play Rise with a couple of members of the community. We're on like off and on right now because I'm doing the event, and it's Tuesday nights are sometimes the only night I can record to do other things for YouTube or to have a night to myself. So, but I've been going through Rise on the Discord. So Rise is for your inner weeb because everything is Japanese ninja village styled. Wilds is more like World 2 in a way, in the sense that it's got its own little thing going on. It's got its own little identity, its own little thing going on. The story is a bit of a slog, in my opinion. It's way too easy, but it's also a slog. It's just a slog, and you have to do it. It's not as well integrated as it is in World, because in World, it's only the really big events are stop everything, go do big thing. Wilds is do all of the story things back to back to back to fucking back, and be absolutely sick of these NPCs by the end of it. Thumbs up. You know? But once you get kind of free of that, then the game kind of opens up and is a little bit better. And as you get tougher, like the harder bosses are definitely more fun to go after. Rise's art and presentation are pretty awesome. I adore the short cooking cutscenes. So Rise is all Dongo and only Dongo. You only eat Dongo. You are a bunch of, it drives me freaking bananas. You are a bunch of monster hunters, and all you do is eat rice and sugary things. Like, that's all, you're completely hyped up on sweets. Whereas normally in Monster Hunter, you're like, I eat big slab of meat. I have a big old thing of cheese gratin. I got a quiche. I got some stew. It's like, Rise is like, you eat mochi, and that's it. Mochi and green tea. It's wild. No veggies or fruit. They exist in the village. You'll see carts for them. But you don't eat them. Hunters only eat Dongo and drink tea. Which is why I think they're actually out of their minds. I think Kamura fucking hunters are out of their minds. There is a reason why they are an isolated little village and people don't talk to them. The guild has only a minor presence. You don't have to team in any of them. You can solo everything in any of the games. Wilds has a new feature where, like, if you want to play by yourself but you do want help, in the sense of like, hey, I want to solo this, but I would like to have somebody else around to take the aggro sometimes, but I don't want to play with other players. There are NPC hunters that can help you now, and they are actually pretty good at what they do. They're actually solid, and them fainting doesn't count against you. So. Snort Spirit Sugar want to see me swing this giant hammer. That's literally me. I mostly play hammer and rice. I play hammer and sword and shield. You want to eat Fatalis?
He got chunky legs.
It's literally the nomadic lifestyle. Meat, spices, water. Mm-hmm. Wilds Wilds has this thing, right? Wilds has this thing going on, right? Where they were like, hey, you can cook for yourself. And that sounded cute. and fun and like, oh yeah, if I'm on the fly, I can like make an actual meal. They're not that interesting. The veggie meal is literally half a cabbage. It was insulting. It was fucking insulting. I was so angry. I was so excited to see like Monster Hunter style veggie meal. You throw half a cabbage into your fucking frying pan. It's insulting. So lazy. So lazy. And people kept being like, hey, so we kind of miss that the cats don't feed us anymore, and all they do is give us rations. And we're a little confused as to why you thought we wouldn't want cat chefs at this point, because cat chefs have been a thing since GU. GU is where the Palicos first showed up. So, in their current form, obviously, in the way that they are now, their current form, the way they act now. So if you go to the Grand Hub, which was originally not a thing, the hub was not a thing. Your only hubs were the fucking main camps in each of the zones, and people hated that. They weren't fans. The so-called open world aspect of the game is completely useless. It's complete fluff. It's completely unnecessary. It's like, oh wow, that sounded really cool on paper. It doesn't actually serve a purpose in the game. So I'm trying to play Monster Hunter like Monster Hunter used to be played instead. So they finally gave us a Grand Hub, which they were probably going to eventually anyway. Gave us a Grand Hub, which is nice. I always hang out in there. From there, they don't have a chef on site. You get DoorDash. You get Palico DoorDash. You order your meal, and 3 kitty cats with big picnic baskets on their backs come running. And they serve you. And then they have to walk back. It's your bedtime. No worries, Captain. Thank you much. Breath of the Wild says Tears of the Kingdom the only game where I can make recipes. Hunters don't need sustenance. Hunters just need coke and bleeds. That's how it works in Kimura, apparently. Weapons I use in Monster Hunter are dual blade just so I can sonic on my enemies. That's fair. I tend to do different ones in different games. I used hammer a bit in GU, but what was the other thing I was using? I don't think it was Sword and Shield. It was something else. And I was mostly... GU has, like, the different styles, right? I usually ran Adept. Because it let me, like... Especially with hammer, I could, like, keep my hammer out. And it's really obvious that the GU hammer... I haven't played hammer in World, and I've barely touched it in Wilds. But it really... There's something about the GU hammer that really reminds me of the hammer in... How a hammer feels in Rise. Except Rise, of course, has the wire bug, so you can do... You basically become a pinball. Which is fun.
Monster Hunter. Scurvy.
One thing you did like about Monster Hunter is that you did like the cat chefs. Yes! Adore them. Because you got the Meowscular chef. You've got Graham Meowster. Graham Meowster's great. I love her. Yeah, it's really weird that they... Like, it was clear that it wasn't prioritized. And it was like... I get it, but also... I don't get it, because it is so much of the identity of the game at this point. So, I remember when they announced that your cat could talk to you, I was like, no. We respect the feline language in this house. How dare you? How dare you make them speak people talk? I should be able to understand their little meows. And then when I found out, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, you can turn that off. That was in one of the first follow-up videos. I was like, thank God. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.